What's going on, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, guys, welcome back. And I do appreciate the support. Guys, listen, I got a story update about a story I did that really, really hit me hard. And this story occurred in July, this past July. A lot of you guys that have been with me remember this story when I show you the picture of this sweet, beautiful little girl that's no longer with us. This little girl right here is 2-year-old Wynter Smith. She was killed by this piece of crap right here. And his name is Rashad Trice. He's 26 years old. He is was the boyfriend of Wynter's mother at the time. They had an on and off relationship. This guy was an abuser. This guy was violent, very immature, and the poster child definition of what I call a boy king. Think they're a man, but they're nothing but a punk. This guy right here, the inadequacies in his own self, he lashed out against others. Instead of fixing himself, he wanted other people to bend to his will because of his childlike nature. There is no room in society for people like this, and there's a lot of them. And they come in female form too. This guy right here is a piece of shit. And he picked the right person to do this to. This guy right here, if you don't know about this story, and I'll leave the pop-up in the end of the video, so please pay attention to this. Where I did an in-depth story on him getting caught and everything. This guy took this little girl because he was mad at the mother, jealous of the baby's dad, who was doing good because he has a child by the mother as well, got upset. First, he threatened the baby dad. Then he winds up getting into an argument with her, rides a bike from where he's at some distance, goes to where she's at, assaults her, violates her, and you know what I'm talking about, leaves the house naked, grabs clothes and grabs the little baby who's not his child, because he doesn't like the baby's dad and he had problems with the mom. He stabbed the woman up, then assaulted her, took the baby and left. He got caught. 3 days, this little girl was missing. He wouldn't say anything. Come to find out, she was found dead, strangled to death with a cell phone cord. The very cell phone charger cord in the baby mother's car in which he stole when she ran for help after getting stabbed from him in the apartment when he made his escape, and he choked little Wynter with it. This is one of the stories that really, really bothered me because I had a little girl that was that age once. She's 7 now, but still, it still bothers me just thinking about this. I'm going to play an update that a lot of people missed, and it's been out about 3 days, and it hasn't got no traction. I'm going to stay on these type of stories. You guys that was with me, I know you want to know. Hopefully, I'll be able to get out there to Lansing, Michigan, because the feds got a plan for him. This dude is cooked. Check out this short video clip.
In developing news, the man accused of kidnapping and killing 2-year-old Wynter Smith will stand trial. 26-year-old Rashad Trice of Lansing faces 20 charges, including 1 count of premeditated murder and 1 count of felony murder, which carry life sentences. The prosecution claims he killed the toddler, assaulted the child's mother, and led police on a statewide chase. Trice was arrested in St. Clair Shores. 2-year-old Cole Smith's body was discovered in a Detroit alley in July, 3 days after she went missing. An agreement between the Attorney General and the prosecutors of Ingham, Macomb, and Wayne counties combines the charges into one federal prosecution. Trice's next court date is not yet scheduled. He is currently being held in the Newaygo County Jail.
Guys, that's the news of how all 3 counties are going to merge into one with the crimes that he committed, because the guy has over 20 charges for what he did. And make sure you stay tuned at the end. You can see one of the pop-ups where I did an intense video on him, what he did, and how he was caught with video evidence of how stupid this guy looked. Reason why I'm doing this story is because the family hasn't received justice. This crime right here affected a lot of people parents, grandparents, and just a whole mess of a lot of people that was connected into this thing that loved this little girl. I want you to look at her. That is a beautiful little girl. That's one of the prettiest little girls I've ever seen at 2 years old. She was going to be a star. The world of potential was wide open for her. Why? Why do dudes do this? Why do people eat their children alive anyway? A child is precious. Why would you sit here and destroy somebody or destroy something that has nothing to do with you because you got an issue with the parent? And this goes for guys and girls. Man, what is wrong with us? This hurts me on so many levels. Listen, from now on, when you will start to see the Cash App at the bottom, I'm going to play the Cash App on all of my videos, regardless of what the videos are going to be, because a lot of these cases that I cover that you guys watch and I get known for, from my passion for these things, I got to start going out there to these things, guys. Now, yeah, I work and yeah, I do YouTube, but you got to follow what you're passionate about. So the Cash App will be at the bottom. Any contributions help. They don't know when the trial date will be set, but the Cash App will go to things like the Tyree Nichols case, just my transportation. I got money when I get down here, but I need help getting to these things. So from now on, when you see the Cash App up, all of my loyal followers that know me, you know what it's there for. Dollar donation, it doesn't matter. Anything's possible. I will save this money up and it will help me to where I can travel to these places instead of recording from, because I mean, I'm really passionate, but I want to fix us. I want to contribute. I'm sick of this. I'm sick of it. And I know a lot of y'all are too, because y'all watch me. I can be doing more than what I'm doing, but just reporting on these stories. I can't let them go away. This is one of the stories I thought about because it touched me in my heart and home, because I got a little girl. I got 6 boys that are grown. Now I got a 7-year-old girl. And I remember when she was that age, the sparkle in her eye, how sweet she was, how she loved her dad. And to have somebody come on the outside and be jealous of that, instead of building a rapport he can, like from himself, he could with said child and be an extension of family to her, he chose to get upset because he's a boy, ain't no man. And there's a lot of them out here. There's a lot of women out here that's insecure too. I'm sick of this. We got to fix us. You ride a bike over to the house to sexually assault the mom after you stabbed her. Who does that? Children in the house, terrified. She runs out and manages to escape, runs to a neighbor for help. You snatch her baby, leave your child there. In the house where there's nobody at. You just a scene of a crime, a bloodbath, not stabbing her and all this other stuff. Left your little baby there. Took her child, because you hate her and you hate the dad. Put him in the car, driving around, calling your family members, calling your dad. I'm sorry, she's gone. I that. And you know what's funny? This man, 26 years old. It's funny how you can call your dad and tell him that you killed the fucking baby, but you can't call your fucking father and get advice on how to run a relationship when you was having fucking problems. That makes sense? Y'all feel what I'm saying? We got to start looking at this shit for what it really is. Bullshit from the jump. I'm sick of this, man. I tell my kids, you be careful, and I tell them be mindful of the mistakes I made to make them better people. You be careful who you have children with. That's one of your main responsibilities as a man when you start your legacy. You don't want drama, you want growth. Same thing with you ladies out there. I'm going to teach my daughter, if a guy does not show you that you are something he's really willing to invest in and you're giving more than you even getting, he ain't the one. You have to start dating people with your eyes closed. You listen and you go by your feelings, because a lot of flags are waving off of people and we caught up in the blindness of the physical to where we ain't even seeing them. This could have been avoided. This guy is an abuser, a piece of fucking dog shit. When he got caught, he looked stupid as hell. Them police handled his ass. Lucky I wasn't there. He wouldn't have made it to the station. Got this, he locked up, handcuffed to the bed. He's sitting up there, I ain't gonna say nothing, while this girl is decomposing in the alley and her family crying their fucking eyes out. We got to fix us. You hear me? Don't matter what color you are, suffering, pain, trauma. Victimization is all universal. We have to fix ourselves as people. We have to be resistant of what society is deeming acceptable and not, because they don't know what the fuck they going. That's why we run around in circles. We got men going against women on an equality level. People forgetting what their roles are in gender. Some people trying to jump from their gender to somebody else's fucking gender and get mad when it's unacceptable. God made us, you know what? You know what I'm saying. Either way, I want to get, federal court is picking this thing up. This guy is going to be finished. When the feds got you, they got you. This guy right here is going to trial because the feds look at this stuff as a heinous, disgusting crime. And a federal courtroom is open to the public. I would love to stare at this motherfucker in his face and see what's behind the eyes of the animal. And hopefully I'll get to do that. And many other cases that I cover that really bother me. I mean, because this takes a toll out of me to see this stuff happen to children, the elderly, women, and guys that get victimized. It's time for us to look in the mirror and be accountable of what we do to other people and what we want done to ourselves. Reflect, you know what I'm saying, a positive light to get positive energy back. We're getting pulled in every direction, and our children are under attack, whether they're tiny children all the way up to teens. That's why a lot of us are losing the family structure out here. I want you guys to pay attention to me real quick, and I know I'm rambling, but hear me out. Remember when we was young guys? You would go in somebody's house and you'd see what? Pictures of their children. School pictures of their children. A timeline of the development of their family structure. Those that came before them, to where they could see those that are not here and those that were remembered. We don't see that no more. Go in somebody's house now. They don't even have pictures on the wall. We're losing the dynamic of family. How many times you seen pictures in people's house of late of, hey, that's my mom and dad, a wedding picture of their mom and dad, or just the mom and dad and the person that you're dealing with as a child sitting between them while they're sitting up there. We don't see that no more. That's what we're losing, and that's why we got crimes the way they are. You got all these different organizations out here running their mouth talking about they want change and justice, but everything comes back to the normal family structure of man, woman, and child. That's universal. That's a law that will always stay. It takes a man and a woman to make a child. So how the hell is one more important than the fucking other? I hope this motherfucker burn in hell, and I'm trying my best. This hasn't been announced, but I damn sure want to see this guy. And if I do see him in court, I would like to take you guys with me. So from now on, you'll see the cash app at the bottom. You guys that stick with me and you know what that means. Anybody else that doesn't know, you'll be informed. I don't need your money like that, guys. But I do want to create change. And for that, I would need your help. May this little girl, Wynter Smith, rest in peace. May her family find some type of closure when this son of a bitch gets sent to the hellfire. And I mean, you never recover from something like this. You never. That's a beautiful face. That's something you'll never, ever forget. Justice for Wynter. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Let's build something beautiful, people. I'm out.